If you want your car to last, get up to 200, 250 to 300,000 miles, you will have to listen to your mechanics more than you listen to your manufacturers. If you're driving a German car especially, there are a few lies that your manufacturer will tell you. So basically what your manufacturer, like BMW, Mercedes, what they will tell you in the manual is, oh, do your oil change after 20,000 to 25,000 miles. That's very dangerous. In some cases, they tell you not to even change your transmission fluid. In some CVTs, they tell them not to change their transmission fluid. It has lifetime longevity. It can last for the lifetime of the car. Question is, what do they consider the lifetime of the car? The average SUV in modern times is built to last a maximum of 200,000 miles, and that's like for the reliable ones. Otherwise, the unreliable ones, in the head of the manufacturer, they expect the car to be good, solid, with no issues whatsoever for as long as the brand new lifetime warranty, the brand new warranty of that car would last. So say, for instance, if they put a warranty for 50,000 miles or say 3 years on that car, they tell you things in the manual that would make you that will keep the car solid for 50,000 miles or 3 years. And if you comply by the specifications of your manual, that car may be good for that long. And then in 3 years, I'm guessing maybe you do 50,000 miles, maybe 45,000 miles if you're a moderate driver. And once the warranty is out, they expect and hope that the car will start having issues. Because guess what? Manufacturers and dealerships make more money from repairs than they make from the actual sale of the car. So when you buy a brand new car, the dealership may be making maybe a few $1,000s. It's not a lot of money that they make from that. But they make most of their money from constant repairs and services on that car. That's where they make, and then parts that you buy from them to fix the car. That's where they make most of the money that they make from cars, okay? So they tell you things that will make the car break and make you come to them for repairs, and that's where they recover anything they lost net from selling that car to you. So don't listen to them. It doesn't cost much to do. It doesn't hurt to do your oil changes more often than the manufacturer prescribes. So if the manufacturer says do your oil changes every 10,000 miles, cut it in half. Do it every 5,000 miles. It doesn't hurt. The average oil change costs anywhere between 65 and 100. It's the cost of 2 full tanks. It doesn't hurt. If you do your oil changes every 4 months, for instance, that's 3 oil changes in a year. That's if you drive 15,000 miles in a year. That's very sensible. Also, when you do your oil change, ask the technician, whoever is changing your oil, to at least take a picture of the oil, the one they are removing, to show you, so you look at how good or how bad it is. If it is very dark, it's an indication that you probably should do your oil changes a lot more often and way less than 5,000 miles, maybe 3,000 miles. It doesn't hurt. If you drive a car, there is more than enough for the car to tell you what your oil health is. It usually comes in percentages. Then do your oil changes when it starts getting to 40%. Don't wait. Some people wait until it's 20% or 25%. Around that time, according to the car, the way the manufacturer hopes you do your oil changes, by the time your oil gets to 20%, you probably have driven 7,000 miles. That's not healthy. Okay, so I would say don't pay attention to the percentage as much as you pay attention to the actual miles you are driving. So if you have driven 5,000 miles, going to 5,500, and he's saying, oh, you have 60%, 50% oil health, ignore the percentage crap and just change your oil, okay? Your transmission fluid, every 40,000 miles. In CVTs, even 30, 35,000 miles, just change your transmission fluid. It doesn't hurt. You change your transmission fluid maximum of 3 times every 100,000 miles. It means 9 times in 300,000 miles. If your car gets to 300,000 miles, that's not a big deal. All right. If you go by 40,000, that's like, yeah, around 7 times in 300,000 miles. It doesn't hurt. It's not that expensive to change your transmission fluid. When you when you start hearing little cranks, little noises, bells that are not coming from your exhaust while you're driving, don't increase the volume of your radio or your song. Apple CarPlay, Spotify music, whatever you're playing. Don't increase the volume to shut down the noise. That's your car crying for help. Take it in to be inspected, find out what is making that noise, because things compound. From that noise you are ignoring, you might start hearing more rattles, and before you know it, something very expensive has broken. So when you notice little problems, don't gloss over them. Don't see an engine light and ignore it, put a tape over it, or get a device to delete it from your screen. It's like covering up a symptom, hoping that what is causing the symptom will just vanish. That's not how it works. So pay attention to these things. Take care of your cars when it will cost you just a few bucks, not when it will break your bank and then you will have to sell the car. Sell the car when you want to. Take care of your car enough that you will sell a car when you want to, not when you can't afford not to sell the car, and then you lose a lot of money. Okay? So change your brake, do your brakes. It's usually your tires, sorry, every like 40,000 miles. Change your brakes whenever you need to. These things vary because there is no all size fits all for brakes, because some brakes come thinner or bigger than others. And also depending on how you drive, when you do your oil changes, have them to just look at your brake. Your mechanics, your technicians would know when it's due, and you just go ahead and do your brakes. Okay, when you use your tires for 40,000 miles or slightly more, just change the tires. Okay, depending on what you drive and how you drive and the kind of tires you have, if they wear out earlier than that, for God's sake, change them. Your tires are very important. They are the only thing that makes contact with the ground when you drive. The healthier it is, the safer you are. So be very careful. Don't think you're wasting money by doing basic maintenance on your basic, regular, routine maintenance on your car. You're literally protecting yourself from havoc, harm, and you're also protecting your pocket. You're also protecting your mental health. Car issues can be very frustrating and tormenting to your mental health. You don't want to be stopped on the highway by your car. That's unsafe. That's stressful. And that's frustrating. You can be on your way to close a very important deal, and that happens, and you give out yourself as someone who is not punctual, who is not very serious. Imagine calling them and telling them, oh, you had your car stopped you on the road, your engine failed, something like that, or something wore out. They're like, this person, if he cannot take good care of a car, how can we trust him to deliver on this deal? Little things like that could literally define your entire character as an individual. So be very careful. Take good care of your car. I believe the cars vary in reliability, yes, but I believe even a terrible car, if you take good care of it, it can take good care of you. I've seen cars that are considered horrible, based on accurate records, but because of the peculiarity of the individual that owns and drives the car goes hundreds of thousands of miles in its lifetime with minimal repairs, but basic, frequent, careful maintenance. So do that, and it will shock you how far your car can go. All the best.